Oh, ride it out of the prairie. Oh, out the prairie. All right, calm down, Abbott. We just on this moon. It's just such freedom. Finally off that stuffy ship. Oh, we are out in the wilds of this moon. Well, we got things to do, Abbott. We could get some minerals. You never know. We might be doing some base building or something, you know. Well, until we take care of these pirates, we really can't do anything else here, Abbott. We gotta get to that first. I'm Kojak, by the way. We never introduce ourselves, do we? Oh, we never do. Oh, we never do. My name is the Abbot. Oh, yes. See, this was at a time we were still messing around with OBS and trying to get the game sound at just the right pace and, between us and the game. So there's going to be a bit of a struggle, to say the least, with this until we kind of figure it out as we go along. First things first. I do have to admit there's an awful lot of dead air we've had to fill in so far on this one, Kojak. Well, I think it's probably honest. We probably should just go back to the old ways. We record the video game footage first, and then we go back and commentate over it. But the problem is it's like Mr. Pennypacker said. Sometimes it's like you get ADHD and you just don't feel like sitting there and. Yeah, well, the problem is you don't feel the same kinds of energies like you do when you play the game. I mean, oh yeah, I mean sometimes you feel so much adrenaline and stuff, and and then all of a sudden, it's just when you're commentating the thing, it's like the energy sometimes isn't there, and it's like sometimes it's like you could see at the beginning we could be funny or something, but then sometimes it just fades away. Well, it's hard to do this, I was told that they used to do this for an hour and 40 sometimes. I was like, how do you even do that? And they said, very unprofessionally. Oh, I'm glad they took down our length of shows, because it was that could get really out of hand. All right. More looting. Yeah, more looting. So I don't know if we sometimes commentate all the way while we're collecting everything. Commerce is a very important. Well, as far as at least depending on what kind of playthrough you're playing through, we kind of decided to go with a build that's very similar to when we started this game when it came out, and so yeah. So what you're gonna do is with the starting area, you're gonna grab anything that isn't tied now, and so you're gonna take multiple trips back to your ship. I admit that maybe we shouldn't have actually filmed all this, but we did. So sue me. Well, I wouldn't challenge the audience. With that, they might very well sue you. I don't know. Well, nowadays with lawyers, you don't know. You might get some starving lawyer somewhere who hasn't had a case in a while, and you go, I'm suing this guy because he in a video game he grabbed every single item and but you end up like a Carl Jobber. Oh yes, a Carl Jobber. The Carl Jobs, that loser who took on the great legend Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell is the best player in the damn world. I don't care what anyone says. And Carl Jobber. Oh, yes, Carl Jobber. But let's get back on track. Yeah. So what's going on is we pick up everything. We pick it all up. We grab everything, and you're gonna go to the New Atlantis. you go to that little trade authority kiosk and you just pile it in, and then when you level up, then you get another skill point, so on and so forth. Look, I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I think this was a little bit of a waste of time because I really think combat is more important. I don't know. We were going on based on something else, and sometimes you're going to find that as you keep playing this game, you're like, I want to do this instead, or I want to do that instead. Well, you know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, I understand what you mean. Well, let's see. There's not just not much to talk about. It's just gotta go in. You gotta grab the stuff. Oh, I understand. Okay. Yeah, you can grab this. Just like do that, and then just drop it. That'll get you. That'll get you your thing. So I remember when I first did this. I was picking all the stuff up. I was kind of going. I think I kind of hate this. And a part of me was very autistic when I did this, and I had to do it, because I get those better prices, and especially when you're going around, you're taking the ships from all the different pirates and space scum, and it's just kind of worth it, Abbott. Oh, I do understand. It's a little bit of pain. Well, like if someone just wanted to know well, how did you do that? Well, you just pick up everything. You just pick up everything, and you got to take multiple trips back to the ship. And it's absolutely terrible content. It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Yeah, I kind of realized I should have did this off stream. I didn't think about it at the time because I just whatever. Sometimes we just throw shows out there, and like, hey, I have a show Fridays and Saturdays, and there we go. Oh, I understand. Well, you could better pick that up. You missed one over there. Oh boy, sparkling water. Cups, lots of cup saddles. So good. So really good. And let's see. Are we getting to the end of this? Not quite. Well, it is for the size, isn't it? Well, yeah. I mean, it's just. I don't know. It's just OCD. It's just OCD. You know. Okay. Now we'll just have a little bit of action. Well, well, oh, that didn't go well. Oh no, Vasco made an outdated joke. Yeah, Vasco. People don't say pew 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 anymore. They said that back in like 2010, and now that's kind of like outdated. Please, please don't get it. Yeah, outdated memes. Usually the problem is like, like a meme will be kind of funny to a group of people, and and it's fresh, but it takes about like maybe 2, 3 years before the mainstream media picks up the meme, and it's already like amongst like the internet audience, like it's already starting to like, oh yeah, 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 pew pew pew, yeah, 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 I guess, and then by the time yeah, it starts to become more pop culture, like in corporate video games. The corporations, once they pick up on it, that's about more like 5 to 8 years. So then by that point, they're about 10 years. It's not no longer got sort of the amusement it once did. I understand. It's kind of cringe. It's very cringe. Corporate media is just. Oh, by the way, that vending machine that costs money. You think like, oh well, I could use that, and it's like, no, actually, it's you got to put money in to get stuff out of it. That guy has no. It was kind of embarrassing there. I kind of ran out of ammo. I mean, the guns are fun, but sometimes like I've actually experimented with just using the mining laser. Um, yeah, that's when you level that more up when it starts to do more and more damage. That's good stuff. But until then, you're excuse me. There is a mod, by the way, to make the companions not be like right up in your face. There's with Vasco because he's so big. There's a lot of stuff here, so nothing there. Toilet paper. Like I said, everything. Pickwick Papers. I actually saw the BBC version of that. That was quite good on BritBox. The Pickwick Papers. About a guy who it's mostly like a comedy actually, but he ends up going to a debtor's prison, and it just kind of makes it starts as a good comedy, but then it becomes like a commentary about the British debtor system. Charles Dickens. Oh, is another plant and another one. I told you, commerce. Got to get that commerce up. It's just all that OCD. Very kind of soothing, picking up all the stuff. You just travel the universe, cleaning everything up. And then there's more stuff. I told you, sometimes stuff just spawns right behind you. Guess we gotta kind of keep an eye open because or start to get too heavy. We gotta take another stop. Say right there, right there, right behind him. Right there, no, right there. Right there. Okay. Well, that looks like about it. Yeah. Let's just double check her. There we go. Get a little healing in. What a range of the mining lasers is. Well, there's Barrett's best friends right there. He he loves the Crimson Fleet. Thinks they're actually pretty good people. I don't know. Oh, isn't it true that most of the Constellation seems to like the Crimson Fleet? Yeah. Well, see, the thing is strange is if you make the personal decision to join the Crimson Fleet, you're considered as a villain, and they don't want anything to do with you. So I don't know. It's just really bad AI. It's just really bad AI. And this here is just telling the story of the I don't think that gives any. Let's see. No, that just gives you story and lore and stuff about the facility. That's exactly. And what I like about Vasco and the Adoring Fan is they don't criticize you about any of your decisions. So if you really just want to be left alone, like in the old days of oh, wait a minute. I'll do that. I have to save before I do that because I might screw it up. Depends on the RNG. Okay. Okay. Haven't done this in a while. Let's see, there's that. So that won't fit. Well, that will actually kind of fit there. As long as I got one. Let's see. Yeah, I think I do. You gotta be careful because that's how you can screw these up. Like that. Okay. I remember watching DSP do this, and it was kind of embarrassing. Okay, then. Okay. All right. There we go. I got a little experience from that. Now, lock picking. Most of the time in Bethesda games, lock picking is always worth it. I will let you know, sadly, in Starfield there are many times you'll lock pick something and it does nothing for you. Literally nothing for you. So that's just it. So you'll open up something, you put a little work in, open something up, and nothing. Nothing in there. That's not cool. That shouldn't ever be, but it is. It's, of course, someone will say, "Oh, but that's probably for easy lock." Oh no, there's people who have had opened up master locks and not letting me grab that. Probably too small. Okay, there's a little bit left here. Although I'm probably getting close to. Now, should I bother? Yeah. Although, because I did that, yeah, I'm going back. Now you'll notice there's now